in a close game in the fourth quarter in game 3. And here we go. Connecticut needing to win to force what would be a decisive game 5 on Thursday in Chicago. Courtney Williams attacks the paint. 30 shots in the paint and a 4-point loss. And Candace Parker, terrific pass to Miesemann. Parker left alone at the 3-point line. A little bit too strong. Alyssa Thomas picks it up. Driving right at Parker. 8-point lead matches the biggest that Connecticut has had all series long. They're 4 for 4 in the paint.
And Matisha Heidemann continues to play well. Gave Connecticut an offensive punch in the first half of game 3 with their ability to stretch the floor.
That's a tough shot by Vandersloot. The big question was, how would Connecticut respond after the disappointing loss? The players only needing. Alyssa Thomas never stops working.
Chicago was able to use their length inside. They got tips. They were limiting Connecticut to just one look on the offensive glass. Much better effort early.
Great find. Miesemann streaking into did the assist to Courtney Vandersloot, but Connecticut red hot. They're 6 of 8 from the floor. Followed by Jones.
Great jobs in coaching down the stretch of that game. But Chelsea Gray, fantastic. That's it. 2 words.
Bonner. Now Parker has it picked cleanly by Bonner. To give Candace Parker a rest.
I like the pressure up top by Heidemann. She's been very consistent in that.
Copper. She's playing at a pretty high level. Could you imagine how good she'd be if she had even one good shoulder, much less 2?
Well, and she doesn't want it to be an excuse. You know, she feels like sometimes people underestimate her because of her lack of shooting ability.
Rebecca Gardner handling. Miesemann to Alemang. From Belgian to Belgian. And 2 teammates on the Belgian national team.
On the collapse, great ball movement.
A little bit too strong for Williams, and now Alemang gets it up to Copper. You're not going to catch her. The Usain Bolt of the WNBA. Shot clock is off now for Chicago. Trying to get it inside to Miesemann. A lot of traffic. Quigley got it at the buzzer. Now Jones working in the paint. Gets her own miss. Takes it up. Hits it. To 12 points. Sloot trying to do it all herself. Dejanay Carrington always with an aggressive mindset.
But you got to remember who you're on the floor with. Jonquel Jones and Bree Jones.
Quigley's hit a couple of threes. 22% clip. Sims with the hesitation. Carrington, good job to stop Quigley from taking the 3. Quigley equally good to be able to get the pass off. Now Sloot. Boy, Emma Miesemann.
They're always looking for an opportunity to put a teammate in position to score.
The only one without one is Copper. Jones.
Team to matriculate, but instead on the move.
Vandersloot continues to be very aggressive.
Outside of the paint to face up. Jonquel on the move, so using those 2 very efficiently on the floor together. Though Jones is now subbed out. Bree Jones.
That's the moment that could change everything, because I was super frustrated. She said Candace is a great leader, and I'm so glad somebody captured that moment on camera, because that's Candace Parker.
When she was in LA, really just empowering NECA, and usually takes a teammate or 2 under her wing to really try to help them realize their potential.
The Sky. They have not led in this game. Williams. It's too quick.
You have got to move towards the bucket against this Connecticut defense, as Courtney Vandersloot just did, because they will keep you out on the perimeter with their physicality.
And Sloot's the only one really who's had success doing that. That's a beautiful look from Jones into Courtney Williams.
And help side not there on the backside.
Miesemann from Vandersloot. Beautiful. Thomas to Courtney Williams. The defense has been terrific for Connecticut. They just keep getting their hands on the basketball. Miesemann took it right back quickly. It's third three of the game. Three-point shooter, perennially winning the three-point contest at the All-Star game. Did so again this year in Chicago. Jonquel Jones. Jones again to Williams. Thomas. Copper finally able to get inside. That's her first basket of the second half. Now Brianna Jones with the double coming from Quigley. Courtney Williams, they keep losing her.
Someone's got to drop.
For the starters, it was Candace Parker, Allie Quigley, Courtney Vandersloot, and they were very frustrated and energetic, but they were listening to one another. I saw patience coming from the veterans.
But very unique approach.
And now it's the bench players that they're counting on heavily. Courtney Williams took it away from Rebecca Gardner. In this game, Copper trying to attack.
On that end of the floor to get back and get their defense set up.
Miesemann just continues to deliver.
I mean, the quick release.
Desiree Stevens has had a subpar series offensively for Chicago.
Alyssa Thomas and Jonquel Jones with 4 fouls, along with Courtney Williams.
DB. Bonner hit the shot, and then bonus points. Number 24 in black for Chicago, along with Dana Evans. Playing in their second games of the series. There's Dana. Did that a lot in Louisville. Played with Minnesota very briefly at the beginning of the season and before Connecticut signed her in early August. Brianna Jones.
Been able to really find value outside of the painted area. Again, you got to go back to Becky Hammond, Noelle Quinn, how they both were executing late, but Vegas's offensive execution. I mean, Jackie Young got in on it. Asia Wilson had a late bucket, and that three by Sue Bird, I think we all were like, okay, pack it up.
The last bucket made by Chicago has just made WNBA playoff history. Chicago now with 62. Connecticut now with 64 paint points.
We're overcome with the aggressiveness, with the physicality of this game.
And Chicago, in fact, set the old record against New York in this year in the playoffs at 60 points.